Hello and welcome back to another video. Now today's video is going to be the start of me preparing for the Inktober Tangles 2024 challenge. I started this challenge a few years ago now, and the first year I used this little sketchbook. It's a little square one, and I practiced all of the Xentangles in here. So I did a practice page and then I did a quick pattern with it, and I enjoyed some of them and I didn't enjoy others. So that was what I did. I think that must have been 2022, I think. And then in 2023, I used this book, which I've been using this book since 2021. It's not an everyday book, but it's a book where I practice new tangles that I'm not sure of. And the book went missing for a few years. The book went missing for a few months. So this was, what was the beginning of it? Be Light, I think that was the beginning of it. This was last year's Inktober Tangles. So this was where I practiced them all just to make sure I knew what they were. That ended up being one of my favourites, Prima. So I practiced it in here, and then I each day did a little bit on this round craft paper circle. I just get a measuring thing, which is 29 centimetres across. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. I never started out with a plan because I didn't know how they were all going to fit together, and that was a nice challenge to do. And I'm undecided at the moment whether I'm going to do the same this year or whether I'm going to change what I do. So I have got another one of these books, these little square books, but I think I'll save that for something else. And I think I'm going to practice the tangles for this year in my tangle practice book. And that says 2024 anyway. So let's zoom you in a bit. My challenge this year has got off to a great start. And I'll tell you why. I made a mistake printing out the sheets, and I told it to flip horizontally, thinking because it was double-sided printing it would just flip the pages horizontally so that I could use it like a booklet like that. But no, it flipped all the text. So that's upside down now, isn't it? It flipped all the text, so I've got a mirror image of the actual tangles. Don't know what I'll do with that. Anyway, because I'm just practicing, I'm just going to use the, I think these are Mitsubishi ones, Unipin fine liners. And I'm not sure how far we'll get today. I'm also not sure how good these pens are because I may not have used them for quite some time. So let's do a title. There we go. And this challenge is put together by Stephanie Jennifer, CZT. I think I'm going to find another pen because this one seems a bit dry. Oh, I've got an O2 here. Let me scribble with that. It feels a little bit better. The book I'm using is it's a cheap cartridge paper one from Hobbycraft. No particular style or value in it. So day one, let me just check how I did it last year. I do like to be consistent. Yeah, that's a better pen. So day one is called, let's see if I did it, Ambler. And this one is by Xander ink. And today I am literally just going to practice some of these. I know that some of them, like Amplion, I'm going to have to look up the step out for that. If you're new to Zentangle, a step out is a sheet usually with six, it usually has 6 squares on it like that. It's a bit too close in, isn't it? It just has 6 squares like that, and it shows you step by step what lines you need to draw. Luckily for Ambler, it is quite easy. It's a spiral with straight lines, and I'm just not sure if you start in the inside or if you start on the outside. I guess it doesn't matter, so I'm going to start on the outside and go in. And then you can add line weight, which is where you thicken a line. Like that. I think you can also do ones that are a bit more bendy in shape. Let's just make it even more bendy this time. Oh. Can I get another one in there? Yes, I can. And you could also make the lines go very close together, which would be a bit more psychedelic for your eyes. So there's day one, Ambler. If you wanted to, you could do, although I've only done one line with extra thickness, you could do a couple of lines. So the day 2 tangle is called Mary Shell, and this is by Alina Light. And this is one that I have had to look up the step out for. Did I do it last year where I did the different steps? No, that was a different challenge, that one. No, I think I just did the whole thing. So for this one, we start with an S-shaped curve. And we put the other side on. So then when you're doing the step out, you draw the first step again, and then usually people will add in the next steps in a different colour. So there's that bit, and then it's done like that. and then it's done like that. So the next step oops, that's a bit skinny. And then you add 2 more on. And again, I think with these you can adapt and change the size of this bit and this bit. And you can see I'm not being consistent. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be quite a fat kind of shell. And then you have options on this side. So we can either leave it like that, or we can do another one in here. So you can, in fact it looks like there's several different options for doing this top bit here. So you could just do a bit that goes like that, and then down. Like that, and then you can add in embellishments in here. So shall we do some aura? And then in these bits here you can do various auraing as well, or you can do shading with your pen. And you can do the same on the other side. And then a bit from the bottom. Okay, so that's Mary Shell. Okay, day 3 is Amphion by Nina Drera Goddard. And this is another one that's new to me, so I have looked up the step out. So for this one, the step out actually shows you the tangle this way. So we start with 2, but I leave enough space up above it, 2 C shapes that are touching. Then we make them into a moon. Then we do look a type out here. And the same out there. And we do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it gets a little hat. And then from here, we do some more that come in there. And you can either do it straight back up, or you can do a little wiggle. And then there's various embellishments you can do, and then you can mirror it, you can draw it side by side, all sorts of different options. You can reflect it in a line. That's quite a nice one. You can also do, sorry guys, you can also do additional embellishments in here. All sorts of different things. So that's day 3. Day 4 is, where are you? Feist by Stephanie Jennifer. This is another one that's new to me, so I just need to find it on the computer. One of the good things about this sheet that Stephanie does for you is that these bits that are underlined, they're all hyperlinks that take you to the step outs, and you can find out a little bit more about the pattern. So this one is a kind of floral pattern, and move you up. We start with a little curvy diamond, and then we do like an 8 on it. And then we do some, it's like that. And the way it's been done on the sheet here, so I'll just get my drawing beside this one. What we've done is that bit, and then it's showing how you can add on another one. So I'm going to turn my book around like that. We can add one going here, so we would have the curve and the curve, and then the 8 kind of shape, and then the 1, 2, 3. And then we turn it round again. And I've just realised I went wrong because I didn't do the curvy bit, did I, first? I went straight in with that bit. That's why this doesn't look right. So I just need to add in the curvy bit there. Okay, got it now. This is what happens when you're learning a new tangle. You quite often, if you're not paying attention, you will make mistakes. So I need to do the curvy diamond, then the 8, and then the triple leaf. And then turn it around again. we do the curvy diamond, the number 8, and then the triple leaf. There we go. Let's just compare it with Stephanie's one. Close enough, I think. And like with all the tangles, you can put additional embellishments in. It looks like they've all got moustaches. So that's day 4. Day 5. Oh, I've changed from just doing the numbers with the circle to writing day 5 because it says day 5 on the sheet. So this is called Heart Nouveau, and this is by Rummy Marks. CZT. So this is what this one looks like. I do like to try and guess how the pattern is made, because sometimes it really surprises you how other people make the pattern, and then when you come to make it yourself, you find a way that works for your brain. So with this one, we start with, I'm going to start with the stem, which obviously can be as long or as short as you want it to be. And then it's a kind of W shape. And then it's kind of an inside W shape. And then this is kind of like an upside down heart. And do those lines. And then it's got an outside bit, which kind of goes like that, and like that. Well, actually, I think it kind of goes all the way around. I've done that quite right. But not to worry, we kind of go like that. And like that. I think you can put more lines in there as well. And then when you add shading and things like that, then it can look very different. So let's just try that again. So we start with the double line for the stem, and then a W shape, and then an inside W, and an upside down heart, and then the outside, I guess with this bit you can kind of, they've brought it down lower, so you could do, this is how it's shown on Stephanie's sheet. Like that. So again, lots of options. So that one is day 5. I'm using my computer here, that's why I keep going up here. Okay, so day 6. Let's put day 6, why not? is called Espan, and this is by Midori Furuhashi. CZT. And this is one of the ones where I was surprised to see how it was drawn. Oh, where is it? There we go. So for this one, the step out has us starting with 4 cup shapes. And then the 2 straight lines out from each one. Oops, I'm not being very consistent here. And then a curved line that comes round. On each of them. And those lines there have got to look as if they carry on. So this is one where, when you're learning it, you might have to extend some of your lines, just to make it like there, and just to make it look the way it should. So that's that bit. And then we take this and curve it round onto there. And we take this one and curve it round onto there. Look at that, how clever. This one, and round onto there. Sometimes it's easier to go from the inside to the outside so you know you're going to carry on the line. And then you go from halfway between these 2 bits, and we're going to do like an aura around it. So it's going to go like that to halfway. Oh, sometimes my hand has a mind of its own and doesn't listen to my brain. So there we go. How clever is that? Let's see if I can do it again without looking at the thing. So we start with the cup shapes. Then we do the 2 straight lines. And like they need to line up. I'm sorry, I think you've been out of focus for a little while. I'm not sure how long. So then we do the round bit. Then we join the loops. Now you see, that's not right. And the reason it's not right is because I forgot I need to do 2 bits there. So do a little kiss, and let's start again. So, cup shapes. Straight lines. Curved shapes. And just extend those. And then we need to do another curve. That's where I went wrong. Then we do the loopy loops. Like that. Then we do the aura and halfway around. And I like that one's quite chunky. And then obviously you can do some embellishments and some auras on the inside. So day 7, we're going to stop here on day 7, is called Xander. And this is by Zentangle Ink. So Xander is one that has got many, many variations. You start off with 2 curves, and then you do another couple, and then you do another couple. And then between those, these can be as curved over as you like as well. I haven't done them very curved over. It does look better if they're more curved than I did them. And then we are going to do lines going through, and you can break the lines up like that. And you can either just carry on doing that and go one line at a time, or you can complete one bit. And you can also make the lines go out a little bit more than I've done, so it looks more bulged. Bulged? Bulgy, not bulged, bulgy. And when you go on the other side, like that. That's one way to do it. You can also, instead of having, well, once you've done these, you can fill these in with, and you can put additional line weight on certain parts. You can also, instead of having the curves, you could do a string of pearls. Again, in a curve works a little bit better. And then you can just have diamonds in the middle. This looks something like Frankenstein's monster. This is because I'm rushing it. I'm not really taking my time over it. But hopefully you get the idea. And that's why I like Xentangles so much, because you can do so many different variations on the same tangle. This is what Stephanie's looked like on the sheet. Anyway, that's the first week. First 7 days. Let me just get you all in focus. Of the Inktober Tangles 2024. I'm not quite sure how long that's taken me, but I'm going to have a break now and then come back to it later. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.